Tips and tricks. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have this TV show in Poland. It's called The Office, and it's very funny. But so this is an example of him saying, why do we need to use a ton of words to say the same thing? But basically, people who are reading journal articles, again, they don't have a ton of time and they want to get to the meat of what you are researching. And reviewers will say too wordy, too verbose, things like that. And then also I will see oftentimes paragraphs that are 1 or 2 sentences long. A paragraph should be 4 to 5 sentences unless you are saying something that is absolutely profound. But typically they should be 4 to 5 sentences long. Otherwise it does not make it a paragraph. You should cut redundant words. I see often people say the majority of. Okay, well, you just used 3 words where you could have said, many. Well, many is a dead word, but you could use a different word. Also, when you have to be tricky, you have to be careful when you're saying the majority of, because are you talking about the average? Are you talking about the mean? Are you talking about the median? So oftentimes people will just say the majority of. Well, that's not specific enough, and it's, too wordy, too redundant. And again, use strong descriptive adjectives and eliminate filler words. A sentence should not be 3 lines in the paper. And oftentimes I will see sentences that are just going and going and going, and that becomes a run-on sentence. Next, don't editorialize. And I know it's really difficult to do, especially when you are doing research and you're excited by your findings. You need to only stick to the facts, right? You need to attribute either to a reference or to the data that you have found, or even to your own work, right? Your previous published journals. I have seen some students get really excited about their findings, and then they start jumping to a lot of conclusions that maybe aren't necessarily proven. And so it's called editorializing. And it's unintentional, but it can also turn off journals because they want to be able to come to their own opinions without having you insert your opinion. This one is a big one, particularly in social sciences. Try not to use the word prove, because as academics, it is inherent in our human nature and our DNA to try to disprove anything that someone says is proven. You can say that it's something statistically significant. You can say something has been validated, but you don't want to say prove, because you can lose a lot of credibility, because then someone's going to feel the challenge to disprove whatever you think you've proved.